Okay, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to our channel. We have our guest here. So one of those NFT artists out there in Southeast Asia. We have Ayu Metaverse in here. Hello, how are you?
Hello. Yeah. Hi, I'm fine. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, he is from Malay, guys. Make no mistake, he is not a guy. He's just he's a guy. He's not a woman, and he's just appeared like that because I don't know. Maybe we can figure it out later on. Yeah, stay tuned always. And yeah, before I start the video, can you share a little bit more about yourself and how you get in crypto into first time for the first time?
Okay. So basically, the character you see on the screen now is not me. That's like my creation for NFT. I call it Ayu.
Yes.
My real name something else, but you can call me Abu. A-B-U, Abu.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm from Malaysia right now. As we are speaking, I'm in Kelantan. It's a state somewhere East Coast. 6 to 5 hours from Kuala Lumpur, from the big city. I came here like a few months ago. Before this, all this quarantine happened. I stuck in Kuala Lumpur. But then right now, currently I'm in between job. It's basically I'm jobless right now, in between job. So during the quarantine, you know, COVID and stuff, stuck at home. So I buy a drawing tablet in June, and then I'm exploring digital drawing, learning how to draw digitally, and I found out actually I'm quite good at this. I never drawn digitally before, never really try seriously. But when I started in June, I figured out, oh, I'm pretty good. And then yeah, I found out about NFT, and around the same time during August, some group of Malaysian, they launched a local NFT marketplace, PENTAS.io, the name of it. And yeah, that's how I started doing NFT arts. Basically, I'm really new. I started minted my first artwork around that time, early September, end of August, early September. Now it's December, so few months, 2-3 months. So really new, really amateur. I don't know what I'm gonna share here. Maybe just my experience for 2-3 months on Pentas. That's all. Nothing too technical because I'm not a crypto savvy, not a crypto expert. I do some trading amateurly. Never make big. Never made anything big. Like never hit 10 times, 100 times like all the other crypto traders. Maybe 50%, 10%, something, small trade, just like that. But now I'm focusing on doing NFT. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's quite unique story, guys. I mean, yeah, unlike the others, when they discover cryptoverse and then they jump into the NFTs, but you're totally different thing, I mean, like you come from the art first, and then you discover crypto. It's just got unique, because some people that try crypto because of the money, right? I mean, yeah, I know you come here to for the money too, but you choose the different part, because your skill in drawing, you can start the drawing until that you discover crypto. I mean, yeah, that's a good story. It's quite unique story.
Well, as some people said, NFT is like the gateway drug to cryptos, or something like that, or maybe the other way around. Crypto is the gateway drugs to the NFT world.
Yes, it's just a great gateway, and then sometimes when you get into it, you just got down to the rabbit hole. It's not gonna stop. It's just the way it is, and yeah, like you said, yeah. Even though I'm not into NFTs, I'm just find it fascinating because I have no involvement in I got no involved in the NFT space because yeah, I just find it fascinating when people try to sell the arts in the space, right? Yeah, by using blockchain. Yeah. I mean, before NFTs, you were selling offline or what? I mean, like because you have a tremendous skill, right?
Well, before this, like for the last few years, I'm actually involved in scientific field. I'm actually a master student in physics. I graduate as a physics student, and then I continue my master and working in some labs at university somewhere in KL up until this year when COVID happened. Many things cannot be done. So I quit everything early this year after partially due to COVID and many personal reasons. So I decided to like quit doing master and physics for time being. Maybe in the future I will going to do it again. So before this, I working 9 to 5 like normal people. Do some trading at stock market early this year. I made some big trade on Kuala Lumpur market, Kuala Lumpur marketplace for one trading only, only that. And after that, as I told you, I'm not very good at trading. I try trading, but very, very bad and very immature. And then, COVID happened, personal stuff happened. And when I started drawing, actually, it's for personal reasons. It's mainly for escapism, because all these things that happen is quite depressive. So I need something to like escapism, orang kata apa? Cakap Melayu. Melepaskan diri lah from all this issue, right? So I found drawing is coming because I'm really good at it. Previously, I draw just for fun, like during meetings or during every free time. I just doodling on papers, not really serious art. Never really do a serious art. But when I started in June, I start to properly drawing, like make a proper drawing, learning on YouTube, and I think I'm quite good at it. And my progress is, you can say, like for the short term, for short time, I improved very much. So I think why not I try this path. I already quit physics. I already decided to not do that anymore, and I have no interest to finding job in technical stuff for time being. Like I can do coding and everything, but when some friends offering me job in that field, I just don't feel like it.
Yeah,
So
it's up to you, Yeah, just follow your passion, Once you do, you will.
So basically,
Yeah.
this is like a soul searching journey for me. It's a new path. I'm venturing into a creative field from the scientific world into a creative field, and kebetulan, coincidentally, NFT things happen, like it's booming right now in Malaysia. So I don't know, it seems like the path is what we call it, settled for me to venture into this. Like why I don't start drawing like few years ago? Why now? Because few years ago there's no NFT. Right now there is NFT. So maybe this is the right time for me to venture into drawing. Maybe if I drawing for the last few years, it won't give me any return in terms of basically monetary return for the obvious. But for now, like I can do it for fun as an escapism. At the same time, I can generate money from it. So it's kind of good. And doing NFT for me after like 2-3 months, what I can say is I'm loving this journey so far. It's been super nice to me. Basically, I'm still not make it big. As the last 2 days, I sold my artworks for 2 BNB, which is the biggest sale ever. 2 BNB is about what? $1,000 USD.
Yes,
in Malaysia is 4,000 ringgit. So it's quite big. It's like 1 month salary for us here, or 2 months salary for some people. So that's like my biggest achievement so far. I'm still small, but all the way since 2 months ago, I'm being like super positive, super optimist. Since after the long time, I've never been felt happy like this. So for me, that's already a win. And
Yes,
I'm really excited to like further more further in this journey to look what can I achieve. Let's say lah, the worst case happen. All this thing, NFT is like the biggest rug pull in the world. Maybe everything is a scam. I don't think I will regret it, because along the way I will learn many things. At least I will have like a bundle of portfolios already by the end of this journey, if I want to like finding job in art field or whatever. Yeah, it's an exciting stuff to do right now.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, because I understand your point of view. Maybe, yeah, is it because rug pull is because NFT is not liquid, right? It's not liquid asset. It's just like Pokemon card or something like that. You need to find the right people, right, to sell that product, right? Unlike the Bitcoin, Bitcoin is liquid asset, which whether you small liquidity or small amount of money or big amount of money, you can get into the market. But with NFTs, it's not the case, right? Once the bubble pop, when the price of BNB or the underlying assets such as BNB or Ethereum down to the ground, I think, yeah, the NFTs went to zero. I understand point of view, because there is no one to buy, and the selling pressure is quite high. Yeah, it's
right now, I think like because a few months ago it's like super bull market, so many people are making money. Young people like you and me suddenly got rich and they don't know what to do with the money, so they just spend it with a little responsibility. So that's why I think many money is pouring into NFT right now, partially because of the previous bull run lah, if you can say. I think.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is like the spillover. I think the money in NFT right now, for local marketplace, especially in Pentas, I think it's like the spillover money from the people who has made it from previous month, from all this DeFi, DeFi, bull run and everything. They got rich and now they are venturing into Pentas because Pentas is a new stuff in Malaysia. So some people, I think there are like few whales, few orang kaya on Pentas. I don't know who they are, but I think they are just throwing money to the local artists, maybe because they want to support the local scene. I don't know what their intention actually. There's actually still not many whales here, if you can say like that. But I think in the future, many people will come. But for now, it's really like maybe 10 to 20 only like really rich collectors. Most buying for now, including my arts, actually from the community itself. So it's like other artists who got their arts, who has managed to sell their arts, they spend and buy another artist's arts. That's how the situation right now in Malaysia. I think the circulation of money relatively really small. It's not big yet, so it's either can go down or it has big potential. Actually, depends lah. We don't know the future. It can be super big or it can go down because it's a really small marketplace for now. But for now, I'm really optimistic, and especially because I can see even few people from Indonesians started to notice Pentas, and yeah, more and more people. And actually, Indonesia alone is a very big market. If many people from Indonesia notice Pentas, because now most people, when they're talking about NFT, the obvious choice is OpenSea and other marketplace such as Foundation and what I don't know. But Pentas, I think the strength is regional power lah. If Malaysians and other region artists like from Indonesia, from Thailand, come here and make our own community, I think we can become big actually. It has that potential.
Yes,
it depends on the developer and the community lah, because developer need to do their marketing, and the community need to attract more people. They have to do networking. So, yep.
Yes, yeah, I agree because yeah, there's still mass adoption phase, right? I mean, like the NFT space, people still don't understand the value, and that's why the adoption is yeah. But once the price skyrocketing again, I mean, NFT will be people will be like eye watching. I mean, because the NFT is a quite niche market and need to grow because of the yeah, the demand is there, but yeah, the skill set to do NFTs is only for exceptional talent, right? I mean, yeah, it's just part of the game. And then, yeah, like you said before, maybe, yeah, when you have you ever heard the news of NFT that sold for 69 million? I mean, the most expensive NFTs in history, you know. Have you ever heard the news? Or
What is that again? I think I've heard
69
about it.
million for JPEG, you know, for NFTs, you know. I mean, 69 million US dollar getting sold for yeah, for that and for an NFTs, you know. That's why it's yeah, it's quite not logical, but at the same time, yeah, that's the fact and that's the way it is.
I think like NFT, okay, for now it's like what we call it, the use case, utilities kegunaan. The application of NFT right now is still limited to arts, but actually many people are try to use NFT in other ways too. Like one of the guy here in Malaysia is developing a company that want to apply the NFT in the real estate market, in the hartanah, basically a house. Before this, like only rich people have the capital to buy house, to buy properties. So this guy, he want to develop an NFT where people who want to own a properties, maybe they don't have enough money to buy a house, but they can own a part of the part of the properties through buying its NFT. So the application of NFT is actually the potential of usage is really wide, as a ticket, as a membership card, or whatever. But for now, the thing that is being hyped in the news, in mainstream news, is mostly for art lah, for selling arts. But I think in the future, maybe it will change as more people getting involved in it.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, sorry.
And the reason why it's still not making any sense is because the art itself is always subjective. You know, how you give value to art. Not only us, so many other things in the world, like for example, brand stuff like handbags or watch or cars. Some cars are sold at million, and some handbags sold at million. Why? Where comes the value? There's no usage other than putting stuff in there. But because of the branding, so when we talk about value, I think it's really subjective.
Yes, value is subjective.
Maybe philosophical. A bit
Yeah, exactly. But value is subjective, you know. I mean, like, it's based on pre-market. Like, I mean, when, yeah, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, the car getting sold for millions. I mean, it's not really, yeah, good. It's only for branding. I mean, the people who put a value in it, right? I mean, like, the function of car is just moving from point A to B, nothing else.
Yep.
Just like that. But the people like try to force it. This car is different. This car is better, especially Tesla car who can do it the same. But the point is to move from point A to B. Yeah, nothing else, right?
Yeah. I mean, maybe certain cars you can justify the price. Like maybe Tesla car is expensive because it's used new technologies, new material which is more expensive. But like cars, maybe hard to, you can justify the value. But like for handbags, let's say handbags, how you can justify a value for certain handbags to be priced at few thousands or maybe even some millions compared to a cheap handbags? It's basically very basic function, both of them. Maybe different materials, but in terms of function, both of them are similar. But some people has managed to give perception that these things are more expensive than the other, and there are people who are willing to pay for the price. So it's same goes in this current NFT world. It's nothing new actually. It's been happening before NFT, before crypto even. These value things, So people, maybe the difference is only in terms of the mechanism. Like NFT is digital, it's not tangible, you cannot touch it. It's simply an image. So that's the thing that people still cannot wrap their head around. But I think if you are a kid now, you growing up, like watching this happen beyond your eyes, for you it's a normal thing. It's only for us because we have living in the world where JPEGs have no value. But now suddenly JPEGs has value, so it's a new thing for us. For the next generation, I think it's a normal things. Same like internet.
Exactly. Yeah, there is no need to paradigm shift. When paradigm shift happen, there will be the case that's the case. But until then, we need to see the market boom and bust first. Because that's the way of technology adoption works. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like you mentioned before about the value, right? I mean, have you ever heard the news of Keanu Reeves where he talk about NFTs, when NFTs is just is easily produced even though it's scarce, but how do you react to that?
I saw the memes. I didn't watch the whole interview, but I watched like a sneak of the interview. But basically, he's making fun of some companies who want to own the metaverse, if you something like that. So that's the one I watched last. So the interviewer asked him about Facebook is taking over the metaverse or whatever. So Keanu Reeves just laughed at the idea. I think I don't know the whole context, but from the small from the short clips, it seems like against the idea of a company want to own the metaverse because of this technology. Blockchain, the idea of blockchain is actually to remove the authority, so nobody can really own anything. That's the base idea of blockchain, right? So it's just kind of irony when a company want to, like, well, maybe they are the pioneer, one of the companies that lead a big step into the metaverse things, but to claim that they're the owner, it against the thesis, I guess. It's against the thesis of the blockchain itself. Whether they succeed or not, we can't see. We just have to see.
There is a fight. I agree. I mean, the Facebook entering the space, and changing the name to Meta because they find the potential in blockchain and metaverse, and and then they try to control, right? That's the point, and then we need to stand up against that, because for the longest time they try to make a surveillance system that's make us uncomfortable in many ways, and but at the same time they just selling ads to collect our data collecting from our data. That's the hardest part from it, but it's just another topic for another day, and just to let you know, but it's we need to win against Facebook, because Facebook also got everything, I agree with you. That's why the decentralized need to win over the centralized system.
I don't know. Honestly, right now, personally, as a person, as an individual, I don't really care about all the big stuff. Like, yeah, I love to see that things happen actually. So like, the government or the bank, the big power lose most of their controls over people. I love to see that, but personally, I just don't really care right now. Not because I don't believe in it. It's just as for me right now, I'm just doing the things that make me happy, as you can say. That's really cliche. Very
Yeah,
basic.
yeah. I mean, like things outside your control is not really something that you care about, right? I mean, yeah, I agree with you. Just focus on yourself, and you will make it one day. Yeah.
So and for now, the things that make me happy is making NFT.
Yes,
So, yeah.
exactly. Yeah, since you mentioned NFT, I mean, like there's NFTs artists in Malaysia or not? I mean, like there's specific requirements that there's a contest or what, and then to be part of the
No,
NFT artist
no,
so
no.
far.
Basically, anyone can try to sell on the platform on the pentas. Like me, I'm only start a digital drawing like 6 months ago. Very amateur, but I already can sell my stuff on it. And the way it is on pentas, I think maybe if for other people who have tried OpenSea or other international marketplace, I think the way I never been there. My experience is only on pentas, so I can really comment how people are selling on other platform. But on pentas right now, since it's very young and the community is relatively small, maybe only a few thousand people that's really active on the NFT. The way we are selling is just basically like interacting with each other, with other artists, mostly on Twitter. So every day after I finish my drawing, I upload, I mint it, and that's like maybe half of my day do my drawing, and then the rest of my day from afternoon until night until I sleep, I just spend my time on Twitter. You know, not shilling or not promoting only. Most of the time, shit posting, basically interacting with others. I think that's the key.
Yes.
For now, on Pentas, if you want to make it on Pentas, you have to be friends with other. That's the secret lah, I think, for now. Maybe in the future when the market become big, everyone is trying to sell it. Maybe the community will become dilute. You won't know each other like you won't know everyone like people nowadays. Nowadays, I know like everyone on Pentas. I talk with everyone on Pentas on Twitter, but maybe in the future it will become dilute. So different strategies need to be used lah. But for now, you have to be like really active in interacting with others.
Yeah, because I see your progression from the beginning. I mean, like you almost reach 1,000 followers, right, on Twitter, and then
Already reached 1,000 actually. I already reached just now.
yes, that's cool. That's a pretty good achievement.
3 months. I mean the progress is really for now. Maybe it's still new, so you can say the progress is really fast now. So if anyone here there's Indonesian artists, Indonesians who watch this, you are doing NFT, maybe you could try go into the Pentas marketplace.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. We will talk about Pentas later on. Yeah, I was just wondering about your I mean, like the engagement to the community, because in the Twitter space, I think in Malaysia is quite big, because in Indonesia, people rarely use Twitter, right? Just they use Instagram, That's why I don't really engage in the Twitter with my community, but. That's why it's kind of hard to get involved. But everything on Twitter, I mean, like cryptos, the former CEO itself is a Bitcoiner. And then, yeah, I mean the Twitter space is crypto friendly, and then some people in Indonesia is still not figured it out, and yeah, that's the sad reality about it, but Twitter.
I don't know, but actually because in Malaysia also, if you compare the percentage of Twitter user compared to the population, it's really small actually. We are actually a small bubble.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like,
maybe no more than 20% of people of
yes.
the whole nation is on Twitter. I think it's really small, but the conversion rate, if you are talking about NFT, I think it's really high for now. Like I'm just reached my 1,000 followers today, but my sale, I can say for the first like 3 weeks, at least one day I can sell my arts, which I put the price around 0.03 BNB, around how much? 20 USD or something, 25 USD, 30 USD, I think. And 20 USD plus. So every day I can sell like on average one piece of art, which the follower number, low follower number, few hundreds. I only reached 1,000 today. So for now, the conversion rate is quite high. And occasionally, because as I told you, there's few whales lurking around. Sometimes they just buy your art for like crazy price. Like today, this one lady, her name is Su Anajo. Her art is sold for 22 BNB. That's like the biggest art, the biggest piece ever since 3 months ago. Before this, the same guy bought like 20 BNB piece of art, and last week maybe 8 BNB. So occasionally that guy will pump money. And also there are other smaller whale, if you may, 1 or 2 BNB piece of art are nothing for them. Yep, you can try your luck here if you want.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, when it comes to whales, because you mentioned whales before, and because of the taxes, tax evasion, and then arts is the best way to tax evasion, right? I don't know. I mean, yeah, because it's not traceable and it's not, when you get taxed when you like sell the arts, right? I mean, like they sell the asset, right? Because what is called, I forgot the terms. It's in English, is I forgot. It's unrealized, yeah, unrealized capital gain tax, yeah. So it's not realized, right? The capital gain, because it's still in the page, it's still in the picture in DigiPage. But yeah, that's pretty much to prop up this NFT space, to avoid that. Yeah.
I'm not, yeah, that's could be the reason why they are buying, but to buy from a relatively small community, like to buy from me, to be any piece of art, I'm basically nobody and a very amateur, but I don't know, maybe they see some values in me. Hopefully there's really a value in me.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, they just throw around the money, because have you ever heard about the JPEG flipping on the NFTs? Yeah, flipping NFTs.
And normally that's one of the reason why people want to buy NFT. Like the non-artists who involved in the NFT, mostly are collectors. They buy arts and they hope they can sell in the higher price later on. That's like the one of the main motivation for people to come here. Yeah, but it's still, even for me, it's still hard to grab what's on their mind actually. Because I just put my art for to BNB. I don't expect someone will buy. Suddenly this guy buy it. Maybe it's really has that worth, or maybe it's like that move itself is what make my arts become more valuable. It's like what we call it, self-feeding prophecy. You know, actually this thing is not expensive, but because one guy will to pay for some price, high price, or suddenly people say, oh, this is actually expensive. So now more people believe this thing is expensive. It could be something like that. But as a way to evading tax or something like that, or as maybe if it's more sinister like money laundering, I don't think the Malaysia art scene has that value yet. Maybe in the future, but not now.
Yeah, I see. I mean, like, since you mentioned Pentas and then we had a pre-chat before, you want to share something here? Yeah, because I will make you host and you want to share your screen right now.
Well, yeah, maybe I just show the website lah. If you want to take a look about it, it's a very simple website for now. Have you shared?
Yeah, I already make you a host right now. If you want to share screen,
okay.
it's okay. Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I just share. If
you can show as well your arts to the audience. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So this is the platform. The name is Pentas. I believe in Indonesia also Pentas means stage, right?
Yes.
So the URL is pentas.io. Basically, as I said before, it's like a primitive version of OpenSea. If you go to the marketplace, so you can do like the basic things here, like you can mint your art, you can sell your arts, and that's it. And also you can offer, let's say this guy sell his art at high price, let's say 0.5 BNB. You don't have money for buy at that price, you can offer, like make offer. So you can make offer at lower price if they want to. They are willing to sell it to you at that low price, then they will approve it. But for now, everything is still mostly manual lah. So this is like my page. As you can see, Ayu and Metaverse. So my character, this girl, I call her Ayu. Basically, I just draw her on the same. It's kind of a profile picture project like punk, you know, like on the same template and just change the costume and whatever. So last week I have a collaboration with a local artist, local brand, Hoya. So
yes.
So my vision for her is basically to make her a supermodel in the metaverse. I want my vision of one day, my dream one day is for her to be like, you know, model on the marketplace. So all these big brand, maybe they want her to wear their brand, collab with big brands, but that's like long way to go. For now, I just want to sell as much Ayu as possible. And that's it. And because it is on what we call it, Binance network, the gas fee is really relatively cheap. In dollar, maybe $4.
Yes.
3 to 4 for one piece if you want to upload a picture here. So it's really cheap and really primitive. Not many features yet, like auction, everything you have to do manually. And if you want to put a collection here, like you have 1,000 JPEGs, you have to do it one by one, which is really what I call it, really hassle, agak susah.
Yes.
Time consuming because everything is manual. Unlike if you go to OpenSea, maybe they have like bundle minting, you can mint 10 in a go, 20 in a go. Right now you still have to do, but recently it is listed in the top 5 of BSC marketplace. In the BSC network, Pentas is the top 5 marketplace. It's within the top 10 lah. But the highest it has goes last few weeks, I think top 5. So it's growing and growing really fast, especially in Malaysia. Right now, like we have many artists, mainstream artists. Maybe I stop broadcasting. I have shown the platform. So like in Malaysia, it's growing, I think, really fast since 3 months ago. And now some creators here, they have making connection with the Indonesian, I think quite big name. I don't know them, but reading from the replies and everything, the reaction of the people, it's amazing. Like, oh, this is some big name from Indonesia, and now he's coming here. I don't know his name, I forgot his name, but I think he's and then for sure to bring some crowd from Indonesia too. So that's my hope lah. My hope is more people, not only from Malaysia, but from other regional like Indonesia, Thailand also will join here, because mostly nowadays they all go to the international marketplace. Of course, if you manage to manage to sell your artworks there, the potential is bigger there, but sometimes for you to get the first sale is very hard out there. But here, I think it's relatively easy. It's like a very good training ground. If you are very new, like you don't know how to, this is like your first time using crypto wallet or everything. So you don't want to mess anything. If not, you will lose money on the gas fee and stuff. So this is like the very good training ground for you. Even in Malaysia, our artists, most of them are really new. This is their first time using MetaMask wallet and all the crypto wallet. This is the first time they are buying crypto wallet. So I think the risk here is also low compared to the place. That's the benefit. But if you think you can manage outside, it's more lucrative, honestly.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's the part to become like NFT artist, right? I mean, you're right. It's about time to connect all the region from for example, Indonesia, Thailand, like you mentioned before. Why I think there is no other option, to connect, because the NFTs itself is getting bigger and bigger, and people have awareness about that, and it's all about time, so that matters. And I agree with you. And since you mentioned Pentas right there, I mean, like. What's the difference with the OpenSea or what is Chase or Solana? Because they have what is uniqueness of this? I mean, can you share? Because you already mentioned, I already experienced OpenSea or something like that. I mean, like, is there any specific uniqueness that's Pentas over? Because the people will always find the greatest liquidity, Adil.
In terms of the technology, the technical difference, I don't really know. As I said, I'm not really expert in the technical difference that the past. But I think the cost is relatively cheap, and also BNB, because Binance is one of the biggest marketplace out there. So many people are familiar with the coin. They know where to buy it. Like other coin, of course, like Solana or whatever, maybe people, their knowledge about the coin before is for the trading only. But for BNB, they have using it, of course, for trading. But now they can use it as a currency to sell their NFT too. So it's just like for non-technical crypto people, non-savvy crypto people, I think this is like the easiest place for them to learn about it. At the same time, maybe making some money. In the future, if they want to explore other places, of course it's fine. But sometimes this thing can be overwhelmed because there are tons of coin out there, right? If you really have no idea about crypto world before, and suddenly you heard about NFT, you're an artist. So taking one step at a time. So I think this is like the right place for you lah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and then how about the market listing? I mean, since you mentioned you want to connect the region, I mean, like I know you're great from on Twitter, but what else that you try to like market your product? I mean, like other than the platform itself.
For now, I think might as well. I'm still sharing. Yeah, might as well I share my Twitter too. Wait. Let me share another thing. For now, I cannot comment for other marketplace, but for Pentas, I think Twitter is like very essential because many community. So if there are like Indonesian artists there who want to try Pentas, you can find me. I using same name, Ayu in Metaverse, my name. You can find me and DM me. Actually, I have received like few DMs before from Indonesian people. I don't know. They said some people recommend them to DM me. For some reason, I become like what we call it. People who introduce this Indonesian artists to the local community. Not all, but there are few people. Like I think so far, 2 people from Indonesia. They asked me, and then I had to introduce them to the local community, and I think they have managed to make few sales from there. If you are talking about like marketing platform, I think Twitter for Pentas. For now, Twitter is like maybe the soul. In the future, maybe it will expand to Facebook or IG. But for now, it's on Twitter. It's still new. Not many people know about it yet. So it's still like very focusing on Twitter right now.
Yes, that's your strategy. So yeah, I understand the point of view. Yeah, I mean, like, one last question because it's already 1 hour already. I mean, like, it's just for fun and no financial advice. Do you have any specific Bitcoin price prediction for next year or 2 years? Yeah, it's just for fun. I mean, like, do you have any Bitcoin price prediction? Yeah.
Bitcoin price prediction.
Yeah. For next year or next few years, it's just for fun, not financial advice. It's just, you can say whatever you want. Yeah.
I don't know what is the other meme number other than 420 and 69.
Yeah, you mentioned the meme, right?
Because the last dump, if you check the what we call it, if you check the price action on Binance, it really going down at 69 and bump exactly is 420. Like fucking hell, all this is a fucking big jokes to some people out there.
Yeah, it's Elon Musk. Yeah, I know. I mean, like we're living in a simulation. You know, it's just it's been designed that way, and then we just live it that way.
It's not simulation. It's just somebody is really control the Bitcoin price. So we are fucked actually.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I mean, like, I think Elon Musk once said we're living in simulation. You know, I don't know whether it's true or not because we're not still alive and not dead. But I think this makes sense because what Elon says become true. You know, I mean, like 69, 44. 42 it's just out of my mind. It's mind blowing.
It's as I said, I have tweeted before. I think you replied to it. Like I said, crypto in general is just a fucking meme. It's a fucking meme culture. It's a big meme culture. So I think another tips, if you you want to make it in crypto or maybe in NFT, especially, you must think as someone who make meme as a short-term goal lah. Long-term goal, if you want to make it quick, make quick money, think something that can become memes, funny or whatever, sad, as long as it is relatable and become meme, you can make it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like Elon once said, is who controls the meme controls the universe. You know, that's inevitable, right? Yeah, I think that's pretty much what the.
So if that is true, so meaning that we actually don't have to worry really much. Don't have to worry much about many things in the world because everything is just a big joke anyway. So why you must worry? Just living life to the fullest day by day. Try your best on daily basis is enough actually. That's already a win.
Yeah, that's the way.
That's one of the biggest bonus for me when I started doing NFT, because the community is like it's a big what we call it. It's a big circle jerk, if you may. Everyone is just super optimist, super bullish every time. I don't know, they all go what me, GM, LFG all the time. Initially, I kind of annoyed with it, but over time, I kind of enjoy it. Now I think I'm happy with it, and that's fine for me. This is like
the small things, you know. Yeah, there is a small things and like GM or GN and pump and dumps and just the part of the meme, you know, part of the culture and the Twitter is just happen all the time. And I tend to agree with you.
Of course, money is a big factor lah. But if you happy with it, then money becomes secondary.
Yeah, life is too short, you know. Yeah, I agree.
We can worry about the future, about the Bitcoin price, about the decentralization, about
exactly.
What will happen in the next future. But let's worry that when that happens. For now, just live your life to the fullest and be happy. I'm sorry if this podcast is not as like you expected.
Exactly.
People start very technical.
Exactly. I think that's it for today. It's been an hour already. Thank you for your time. It's been an honor to be here. Once I will like let you know once I upload. Maybe next 2 weeks or next week I will let you know. And guys, please. Sorry.
So this is like your side hustle or something.
Yes,
this channel.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
How long already? How long have you made this channel?
Since last year.
Okay. Since last year. I wish you good luck for your channel. Don't forget to tell me when the video is up. I will share with my NFT community, and I will make sure all of my NFT friends, now I have 1,000 followers, I will make sure they will follow you, and I will ask them to subscribe to your channel.
Okay, it's okay. It's up to you. I'm just sharing, right? Whether they subscribe or not is up to them. And I'm just doing my thing. And you're sharing your knowledge, and it's pretty much good, right? I mean, guys, please support. I will share the description about the Pentas and about your project and about your product. And I wish you good luck. And leave a like and subscribe to our channel, guys.